Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to look at CHFJPY analysis. As we can see, today price is rising here. It looks very strange overall. However, I will explain the why. But we are going to look at this beginning the fundamental perspective. So what is happening? Today all the market was focused on the Bank of Japan monetary policy statement. As you may see, the interest rate, it was minus 0.1%. It was expected minus 0.1, and the Bank of Japan didn't change anything at all. Also, during the press conference, nothing came out. All the market was focused for something bigger or any comment from their side, but the governor of Bank of Japan didn't say anything new at all, so just repeated the same thing, that they will not change the monetary policy statement. And here we have the market to rise again. So it seems that the Bank of Japan doesn't want to support the yen for the moment. However, we have to be careful because also this depreciation in value in yen, it is not good at all. And we have seen that during the previous time, they came out with a surprise statement later during the day. So it is better to be careful. But what is happening from the technical perspective? If we are going to look at on the daily chart where we are right now, we have a strong structure zone where the price is close to this area, and we may see that price tested this zone several times and the candles here are very dense. So this is showing that we have strong selling pressure here. This is the first zone that I'm looking at for the price to begin and to create the first reaction about the bearish wave. If price is going to manage to break through this area, that it will be very difficult. The top will be the second target after that. So just a moment. Let's say that it may test also the top, and this is the maximum wave that I am expecting. Sorry. On the higher time frame, if we are going to look at in this way, on the weekly chart, if we are going to scroll this chart, we may see that price is close to the top, and it was 158. So we are very high in this area, but if we are going to check the date when it was on December 79. So we are dating back many years ago. So this is almost 44 years ago. So we have to be careful. I don't think that they want yen to depreciate more than that. And let's break it down right now on a lower time frame. So this is the picture that I'm looking at on the daily chart. Price is very close. It looks far, but it is not so far from the previous zone. It's only 160 pips and 70 pips, and the top is 400 pips. So these are two areas that I'm actually waiting for the price to move down. If this is going to happen, we may have a change in trend, or as a minimum we may see this type of wave, ABC wave correction, and the price may test the bottom of the structure again. So this bigger picture makes sense. We can say that we are going to have a big change in trend, but as a minimum we may see the price to test the lower part of this zone close to 138 approximately. So it is better with this number. So this is the area that I'm looking at. For the moment, we don't have any trading setup. The price is just rising here. We have this type of triangle pattern on the 4-hour. It looks easier sometimes to analyze, but it is more difficult to join the trade because we have to find data before joining the trade. But as you can see, after the price broke out from this triangle pattern, it looks like it is barely moving up. So we are currently facing the selling pressure here. So let's see how the price will move close to the top and how it will react there. This is the final point that I'm looking at. It looks better on the daily time frame. I would like to take also some targets in this area. So the first target, if price is going to move down, considering that we have to target a daily zone, in my opinion, this strong structure zone looks fine, considering the first target, and the next target will be in this area here. So this is for taking profits during the way. And it is obvious that the last target will be only the bottom of the projection that we already did here. So let's see how the market will develop first. This is close to the end of the movement in my opinion. The chances are very high that we may see this type of large triangle rectangle pattern, sorry. It has higher chances that the price may create this pattern. So let's see what is going to happen. During the previous time that I posted this analysis on the daily chart, the price was about to break the upper resistance zone that was changed to support after it was broken, and the chances were for bullish wave continuation. As we can see, price already reached both zones and we can see price reaction close to this area. So let's see what is going to happen for the coming days, let's say. On the 4-hour chart, what is very important is that we already had the price resistance from above, and it looks like the price is already breaking the structure and it is moving down. However, we have to be very careful. For all of you that don't know, today we had from Japan the GDP data. As you may see, it was 0.2% and it came out as 0%, so it didn't increase at all. It decreased compared to the previous month by 0.2%. We may see the other indicators that are slowing down. And tomorrow, that is the most important part, is that we have the Bank of Japan interest rate decision. So despite the fact that we can see that today the GDP data, the gross domestic product, came out lower than expected, the market is helping Japanese yen to increase value. The reason is because considering that tomorrow we have the Bank of Japan with the interest rate decision and the monetary policy statement, probably the market is anticipating that they are going to be more hawkish in their decision. So probably they will be aggressive. Considering the numbers during the previous time, it was minus 0.1% and it's also minus 0.1%. During all this long period of time, when all the other governments are already increasing the interest rates, the Bank of Japan didn't increase this at all. The only time it was 2 or 3 months ago, if I'm not wrong, that they increased the 10-year yields for the bonds. That was the only decision that they did during this period of time. So it is related with interest rates, but not directly with the base interest rates, because this will impact in a larger effect, and they don't want their currency to be stronger. So they are still considering the, let's say, a smooth monetary policy statement. They don't want to push this too much. However, as you may see, the market is anticipating. We have to be careful because the Bank of Japan already knows about the numbers, because they are not published today. They are calculated days in advance when the month was closed, so we have to be very careful. The chances are very high that probably tomorrow we may see any change in trend. We can see the price to retest the top, and later we may see if price is going to rise further, or probably it can move lower. So it will not be easy at all. What is important for today is that you should not be stuck in this sell opportunity that is coming. Even if price is going to test the lower resistance zone, support zone, sorry, the chances are high that we may see a bounce before the next movement. So this is something that I'm looking at. So let's see what is going to happen. Everything is related with the Bank of Japan monetary policy statement, the press conference. They have shared surprises also before, after the interest rate decision. That is why we have to be very, very careful. In my opinion, this is a possible scenario that I'm looking at. So we may see the price, despite the fact that broke this zone here. Just let me make it more clear. Despite the fact that the price is breaking down this area, it doesn't mean that it will continue down further. It can do this movement, it can test the top, and probably we may have any type of triple top formation before the price will move down. However, we should know also that the Japanese government doesn't like the yen to be very strong because of their economy. They want to have higher exports, considering that their incomes are based on exports. So it is not that easy, but I would like to sell from the top. So let's be careful for today. It will not, I don't think that it will continue. But considering also the structure, the chances are both in each of them. So it can continue lower, but I'm expecting for this movement to happen. So this is my trading scenario, and I would like to see the price to sell from the top and not to sell right now. So let's see what is going to happen. So that's all for Euro Yen. I hope you guys enjoyed this analysis. Please don't forget to hit the like button and follow. Thank you. Bye bye.